So something I didn't get to mention at the top of the program, so these nominations were put out to our community, probably back in November. So November, December, January, we tracked the different stories, and of course we weighed in. We're close to the community as well, and kind of helped narrow that down. There's a lot of great being done in the community. So just 12 were selected, but there is one nominee that had dozens of nominations, and it probably won't come to a surprise to you who it is. From the very beginning of the pandemic, Robert Kaelin of Elements took action to gather business owners in the community and unite everyone to help support one another. The pandemic wasn't easy on anyone, but especially not a brand new business owner. Robert recently went full-time at Elements after quitting his comfortable Microsoft job to follow his passions and serve his community. Little did he know that he would be doing so as the world was shutting down. During this time, Robert has helped gather leaders to improve their mindset and leadership skills both in and out of the workplace. He organized the Lean In, Lean On group to help business owners have a place to support one another. He created the group Generous Influencers to help showcase people doing good in the greater Puyallup area and ways others can do the same. He's continuously adapting to make Elements a safe and fun place to work during these times, recently adding the new outdoor seating option. Many are grateful and thankful that God blessed them with meeting Robert this year. He knew that his mentorship would help guide individuals in this community during tough times. One neighbor mentioned, as one of their neighbors, I get to see them in action almost daily. And I can't think of anyone that has been more resilient during their time as owners of Elements. They have been kicked down so many times, but always get up. They continue to try new and innovative changes to manage their business during this challenging time, and at the same time devote time and resources to helping others manage and survive as well. Robert and Jackie have gone above and beyond during the pandemic. They have shown us so much generosity towards not only their employees and customers, but literally with everyone they come into contact with. Note how many people tonight mentioned Robert this evening. Throughout the year, they have worked hard to creatively find ways to raise funds for employees that had to be laid off. They've both worked endlessly without pay. Robert's strong leadership skills have been driving him to not only come up with ingenious ways to help their own business, but also other business owners to get through these tough times. These are a lot of quotes from the others, and I have to just keep reading them. He is generous with his time and always finds a way to help others. Robert and Jackie are dedicated to their community, and through all of the above, still find time to homeschool their children. The outpour of nominations that came in for these community servant leaders was extraordinary, but no surprise. Robert and Jackie Kaelin, thank you for all that you selflessly do to tie the binds in our community.
My name is Robert Kaelin. I own Elements with my wife, Jackie. We're a coffee house downtown Puyallup, and we also do frozen yogurt and a bunch of other fun stuff. So like the first time, I think we were for it, it's like, let's be safe about this thing. We don't know what's going on. Our initial thought was, how do we pivot? How do we make this work? How do we safely serve our customers and our community? We did our soft launch, and it kind of messed up a lot of plans that we had with doing our hard launch and really getting the ball moving with momentum, as we had just purchased the business the year before and done a big remodel. A couple of the things that we decided to do was really just move strong in supporting other people, because I could tell that this was going to be a big mental health crisis. A lot of business owners, myself included, were trying to figure it out. We're trying to rethink how everything works. One thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to gather those people together. So we set up through the chamber, the Lean In, Lean On group, where we had a panel of experts come in and just kind of talk through their perspective, how this impacts our community and us as individuals owning businesses. And then as things kind of progressed, we set up a night market. So we were trying to encourage small business to be able to come out in a safe way, be outdoor, and still have some kind of income coming in, because those are the ones that are struggling hard. So this is what's interesting, actually. I can't even talk about my plans moving forward because I don't know when this is gonna lift. I don't know when we're gonna be able to bring back our employees. There's a lot of unknowns, but in terms of what we plan to do, I would say, we plan on bringing our food back. We've got some things in the works to make sure that happens. We also plan on expanding. Our goal was not just one store in downtown Puyallup. We wanted to serve the whole community. So all of those things are kind of up in the air at this point. Something that's really been resonating with me a lot, and I would share this with anybody who's going through something similar to me, is that don't grow weary while you're doing good. You don't know the impact that you're having. The impact that you're having is a lot bigger than what you think it is. And so it's really easy to be discouraged. It's really easy to get caught up in the unknown, but keep the faith, man. Move forward on your vision and keep pressing on. This is amazing. So I did prepare a little something. I figured that we were going to have to talk a little bit. You may not know this about me, but I dropped out of my high school and transferred because I didn't want to give a speech. So I wrote this down. Thank you, Tara. You have been just a light in a dark place throughout this whole time. And the whole staff at the chamber has just been super amazing in passing out resources so that we can do what we need to do. The first thing that I want to say, I just want to share a quick story. My daughter was hanging out with me the other day. We have a beautiful 9-year-old daughter named Sophia, and we were just cuddling. She's like a cuddle bug. And she was rubbing my head, and she goes, "Dad, didn't you used to have hair right there?" And I had to laugh, and I was like, "Yeah, I did used to have hair right there. And I used to not have gray either, thanks 2020. COVID has certainly taken a lot of things and changed them, right? My hair being included as one of those. But it also showed us just how resilient we can be as a community. And for that, I'm thankful. It's helped me realize that we need to depend on God and each other. We can't do this alone. We need community. And that's been a huge driving factor for Elements in doing what we're doing from the beginning anyway, but building a deeper community that's authentic. And I couldn't have done this without Jackie. Jackie has been, she is the rock to my squirrel brain, you know. She keeps me grounded. She's the best. I don't have words, honestly, right now. So thank you for everything that you've done. I also want to just thank my mom, Laura, who has come on board at Elements as our bookkeeper and has worked countless hours doing all of the grants and loans and applying for PPP and all of those things. So thank you for that. Also, Laura Romero, who has come on and totally kicks butt on the night market. You rock, Laura. Again, resilience this past year hasn't been easy, but it's been worth it. And I look around this room right now, and I see strength, and I see courage, and I see passion, spirit, flexibility. Each one of you has exhibited amazing resilience this past year, and you're here. We made it. We've made it to right here. Great job, you guys. I'm proud of every single one of you. I'm proud to be a part of this community. Thank you for making it better.